Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Vrajadana Vandana Yashodanandana Vrajadana Vandana Yashodanandana Vrajadana Vandana Yamuna Tiravanachari Yamuna Tiravanachari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Vrajadana Vandana Yashodanandana Vrajadana Vandana Yamuna Tiravanachari Yamuna Tiravanachari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Jaya Radha Kunja Bihari Radha Kunja Bihari Radhe Jai Jagannath Jai Balaji Jai Subhadra Jagannath Swami Nayana Patagami Bhavatumi Nath Ji Jaya Bala Gopal Nath Ji Jaya Giri Govardhan निताय गौर निताय जय गौर निताय गौरा गौरा गौर हरि गौरा गौरा गौर हरि निताय पतित पावन गौर हरि निताय पतित पावन गौर हरि जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद की जय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय
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 ओम नारायणं नमस्कृत्य
नारायणं नमस्कृत्य
नरं चैव नरोत्तमं
नरं चैव नरोत्तमं
देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं
देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं
ततो जयमुदीरये
ततो जयमुदीरये
नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु
नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु
नित्यं भागवत सेविया
नित्यं भागवतसेव्या
भगवती उत्तम श्लोके
भगवती उत्तमश्लोके
भक्तिर्भवति नैष्ठिकी
भक्तिर्भवति नैष्ठिकी
कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय
कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय
देवकी नंदनाय च
देवकी नन्दनाय च
नन्दगोपकुमाराय
नन्दगोपकुमाराय
गोविन्दाय नमो नमः
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 Okay. Which verse we do?
1:7
One?
7
Page 321.
Yeah, I got. हरेर्गुणाक्षिप्तामतिर्
हरेर्गुणाक्षिप्तमतिर्
हरेर्गुणाक्षिप्तामतिर्
हरेर्गुणाक्षिप्तमतिर्
भगवान् बादरायणिः
भगवान् बादरायणी
भगवान् बदरयानिः
भगवान् बादरायणी
अध्यगन् महद् आख्यानाम्
अध्यगान् महदाख्यानाम्
अध्यगन् महद् आख्यानाम्
अध्यगान् महदाख्यानाम्
नित्यं विष्णु जनाप्रिय
नित्यं विष्णु जनाप्रियः
नित्यं विष्णु जनाप्रिय
नित्यं विष्णु जनाप्रियः
हरेर्गुणाक्षिप्तामतिर्
हरेर्गुणाक्षिप्तमतिर्
भगवान् बद्रायणी
भगवान् बादरायणी
अद्यागान् महदख्यानाम्
अध्यगान् महदाख्यानाम्
नित्यं विष्णु जनाप्रिय
नित्यं विष्णु जनाप्रियः
Hare Gunakshipta Matir
Bhagavan Badarayani
Bhagavan Badrayani
Adhyagan Mahadakhyanam
Adhyagamadakyanam
Nityam Vishnu Janapriyaha. 170.
One second. Matir
Hare Vibhola Chitta Matir
Bhagavan
Bhagavan Badrayani
Adhyagana Mahadakshanam
Adhyagamadakyanam
Nityam Vishnu Jana Priya
Nityam Vishnu Janapriya. Hare
Hare
of Hari,
Hari
the personality of Godhead.
Personality of
Guna,
Guna
transcendental attribute.
Transcendental attributes
Akshipta,
Chitta
being absorbed. Mati,
Mati
mind.
Mind
Bhagavan,
Bhagavan
powerful.
Powerful
Badrayani,
Adrayani
son of Vyasdev.
Son of Vasudev
Adhyagat,
Adhyava
underwent studies. Mahat, great. Akhyanam,
Akhyana
narration.
Narration
Nityam,
Nityam
regularly. Vishnu Jana,
Vishnu Jana
devotee of the Lord. Priya,
Priya
beloved. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Srila Prabhupada ki. Srila Sukadeva Goswami, son of Srila Vyasdev, was not only transcendently powerful, he was also very dear to the devotees of the Lord. Thus he underwent the study of this great narration, Shrimadbhagavatam. Purport. According to Brahma Vaivarta Purana, Srila Sukadeva Goswami was a liberated soul even within the womb of his mother. Srila Vyasadeva knew that the child after his birth would not stay at home. Therefore, he Vyasadeva impressed upon him the synopsis of the Bhagavatam so that the child could be made attached to the transcendental activities of the Lord. After his birth, the child was still more educated in the subject of the Bhagavatam by the recitation of the actual poems. The idea is that generally the liberated souls are attached to the features of impersonal Bhagavan, Brahman, with monistic view of becoming one with the Supreme Whole. But by the association of pure devotees like Vyasadeva, even the liberated soul become attracted to the transcendental qualities of the Lord. By the mercy of Srila Narada, Srila Vyasadeva was able to narrate the great epic of Shrimadbhagavatam, and by the mercy of Srila Vyasadeva, Srila Sukadeva Goswami was able to grasp the import. The transcendental qualities of the Lord are so attractive that Srila Sukadeva Goswami became detached from being completely absorbed in impersonal Brahman and positively took up the personal activity of the Lord. Practically, he was thrown from the impersonal conception of the absolute, thinking within himself that he had simply wasted so much time in devoting himself to the impersonal features of the Supreme, or in other words, he realized more transcendental bliss with the personal feature than the impersonal. And from that time, not only did he himself become very dear to the Vishnu Janas or the devotees of the Lord, but also Vishnu Janas become very dear to him. The devotees of the Lord who do not wish to kill the individuality of the living entities and who desire to become impersonal servitors of the Lord do not very much like the impersonalist. And similarly, the impersonalists who desire to become one with the Lord Supreme are unable to evaluate the devotees of the Lord. Thus, from time immemorial, these two transcendental pilgrims have sometimes been competitors. In other words, each of them like to keep separate from other because of the ultimate personal and impersonal realization. Therefore, it appears that Srila Sukadeva Goswami also had no liking for the devotees, but since he himself became a saturated devotee, he desired always the transcendental association of the Vishnu Janas. And the Vishnu Janas also liked his association. Simply became a personal Bhagavata. Thus both the son and the father were completely cognizant of transcendental knowledge in Brahman, and after both of them became absorbed in the personal feature of the Supreme Lord, the question as to how Sukadeva Goswami was attracted by the narration of the Bhagavatam is thus completely answered by this sloka. Om Jnanatimindasya Gyananjana Salakaya Chakshurunmalitam Yenam Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Shri Chaitanya Manobhistam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vande Gurun Isha Bhaktan Vande Gurun Isha, I'm doing different words. Vandeham Shri Guru Shita Padakamanam Shri Gurun Vaishnavam Cha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagna Raghunatanatam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Shri Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padana Sagana Lalita Shri Vishakan Vitamascha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpati Gopisha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Haripri Vancha Kalpataruvasya Kripa Sindhu Vevacha Patita Nam Pavenebhyo Vaishnavabhyo Namo Nama Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhaktanda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Let's read the translation one more time. You can repeat after me. Srila Sukadeva Goswami, son of Srila Vyasadeva, was not only transcendently powerful, he was also very dear to the devotees of the Lord. Thus he underwent the study of this great narration, Shrimadbhagavatam. So, please, I beg for your blessings from your heart, so I can speak this beautiful Shrimadbhagavatam for my purification and purification of the one who hears the Shrimadbhagavatam and the glorification of our dear Shri Radha Kunj Bihari. And the purport, in the first paragraph, Prabhupada starts that Sukadeva Goswami, from beginning he was a liberated soul. He had nothing to do with this world. He was completely free from the material world from day one. Even within the womb of his mother, he didn't want to come out. How many years he didn't come out? I don't remember, but he many years he would not come out. Then Krishna had to tell personally, if you come out, Maya will not touch you. Then he agreed to come out. When he came out, what happened? He was not like a small boy. He was that time grown up and just walk away. Bye, Dad, Mom. Thank you. I'm here. And left. Immediately. And Vyasdev is running behind him. My son, please come back. Shri Radha Kunj Bihari ki Jagannatha Ji Bhagwan Subhadra Maiya Baldevan ki Jai. Shri Naj Bhagwan Nimni Mol Gauda Govinda ki Jai. Shri Pad ki Jai. So Srila Vyasdev, he goes behind his son to request him to come back. But then his son would not come back. But he knew, my son is liberated. But if you get taste of Shrimadbhagavatam, then you will get attached. He knew. So somehow or other, he imparted this knowledge to... Actually what happened, he was in the forest and someone was reciting Shrimadbhagavatam about the beauty of Krishna. Impersonal, there is no form, right? So there are three ways you can perceive the features of the Lord. Three ways. Brahmeti, Paramatmeti, Bhagwaniti, Sabdati. Three ways we can perceive the Lord. One is Brahmeti, impersonal feature of the Lord. It's called Brahma Jyoti. Is the effulgence of the Lord. Paramatmeti is a localized Paramatma within the heart of each living soul. So we have a Paramatma in our heart. And Bhagwan is most beautiful, complete form of the Lord. Krishna to Bhagwan Swayam is a complete. So impersonal feature of the Lord is mostly prominent on the Sat aspect, Om, Sat aspect, eternity. Paramatma feature of the Lord, it goes to Sat and Chit. So it has two features, two prominent features. The eternity and then full of knowledge. And when we have Bhagwan, we get Sat, Chit and Ananda. All three features. So we get eternity, we get full knowledge and full of bliss. Bhagwan. Bhagwan means Bhagavan. One means who possesses Bhaga, all opulences. There are 6 types of opulences Krishna possesses, right? Bhagwan. All beautiful, all powerful, all strength, all fame, all wisdom, and all renunciation. 6 in full. This is called Bhagavan. One possesses all opulences incomplete. And that's why the name of Krishna is called all attractive. Krishna. Krish means all attractive feature and Na means all pleasure. So Krishna means he gives the pleasure to everyone. This his name is all attractive. Now here, one person was reciting Shrimadbhagavatam, discussing about the beauty of the Lord, how beautiful Lord is. When Srila Sukadeva Goswami heard about Krishna's beauty, he got attracted to the beauty of the Lord. Now he wanted to know more. He said, where can I learn more about this? The devotee said, go to Srila Vyasdev. Go to Srila Vyasdev. Srila Vyasdev, his father. And then he goes to his father and learns Shrimadbhagavatam from his father. So his father becomes his guru. Right? Now Srila Vyasdev, he learned from who? Narad Muni. And Narad Muni learned from who? Brahma. And Brahma learned from Lord personally. Tene Brahma Hridaya Adi Kavai. So Lord imparted the complete knowledge to Brahma within the heart. He gave the 4 seed words first. Only 4 words. It's called Chaturshloki Shrimadbhagavatam. It comes in 2nd canto. Now Chaturshloki Shrimadbhagavatam, you can read that, is a whole different topic. But then Srila Brahma, he expanded these 4 words into how many words? 17,000 verses. And Srimad Bhagavatam is so nectarian that once we start hearing with the faith and with the love, we go into the nectar more and more and more. Even the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu when came, he was listening to Srimad Bhagavatam daily from Damodar, right? Gadadhar. So there's a beautiful verse in Shrimad Bhagavatam also in beginning of the canto. This is the first canto, first chapter, 3rd verse. Nigama kalpa tarur galitam phalam sukhamukhad amritadriva samvitam pibata bhagavatam rasama alayam murao rasika bhavika. It means, I'll read the translation. O great, O expert and thoughtful man, relish Shrimad Bhagavatam, the mature fruit of the desired tree of Vedic literatures. It emanated from the lips of Srila Sukadeva Goswami. Therefore, this fruit has become even more tasteful, although its nectarine juice was already relishable for all, including liberated souls. Liberated souls, right? So here it says, Veda, there are 4 Vedas. Initially it was 1 Veda, it became 4 Veda. And then 18 Puranas. Then 108 Upanishads, key Upanishads, many Upanishads, 108 key Upanishads. Then Itihas, Ramayana, Mahabharata. Then all these things, if you look at it, so big, millions of verses. It's very hard to get lost. But then Narad Muni asked Srila Vyasdev, compile, only focus on the Lord, Krishna and his devotees and his pastimes. Nama, Rupa, Guna, Lila, Krishna. And that is Shrimad Bhagavatam. So it means Shrimad Bhagavatam is so beautiful that liberated soul who has nothing to do with this world will also enjoy Shrimad Bhagavatam. Because it's all about Krishna and his pastime. And Krishna is attracting. Krishna attracts the one who read about him, one who listens about him, one who talks about him. Right? So Majgita, Majchita, Madgata, Prana, Bodhyanta, Paraspam, Katyantasya Mamnitam, Tushyanti cha Ramanti cha. Devotee enjoy discussing about Shrimad Bhagavatam. Right? So and Lord also reciprocates. Once Lord Krishna knows this devotee wants to know about me, he becomes more happy. He becomes so happy. He's a father. So now the child is lost and child wants to know about father and father becomes happy. Okay, I'm your father, come, my dear child. Child is running 1 step, father is running 10 steps. He's running more faster than him. So that's his love for us. Now Srila Prabhupada talks about in the 3rd paragraph, about liberated soul, how they get attracted to the Krishna. So you know the story of four Kumaras. Four Kumaras, once they went to Vaikuntha and the door Jai and Vijay. Now four Kumaras were impersonal. They follow liberated souls, but they're following impersonal form. Just like Shukadeva Goswami. So when Lord came, I'm not going to the whole pastime, but Jai and Vijay stopped them, the doorkeeper, and they were not happy with that.
That painting is upstairs.
Right, the painting is upstairs. And then they curse Jai Vijay also, that you are not fit for this role of doorkeeper. Why you have so much pride, arrogance, right? And then Lord comes, Vishnu Narayan comes, and from his lotus feet, the aroma of tulsi goes in this, the fragrance goes to the four Kumaras, and they immediately feel like, what is this? They were liberated, but now they got attracted to this smell, fragrance, and then when they look at the Lord, they say, this is beautiful. We've been meditating upon all this life for nothing. This is wasting our time. Now we have Lord personally. So they got attracted to the Lord. So when you're in impersonal form, impersonal is when they see the Lord, they become attracted. Just think about it. If somebody says that meditate on something nothing, it's very difficult. I don't know how people do that. Meditate on the light, small light. Meditate on nothing, voidism. How would you meditate? But here we can meditate on the Krishna who is bound by, who is the master of all the universes and is bound by the love of his mother Yashoda and by the rope. He is stealing the butter to give happiness to gopis. He is going with his cows and Shrubi cows and Gopal friends to the forest by the Yamuna river, and he plays flute. When he plays flute, everybody become ecstatic. Not even the living being, even the non-living being also becomes ecstatic when they hear the sound of the flute of Krishna. So when you meditate upon and look at his form, his beautiful eyes, lotus feet, very soft body, darkish bluish color, wearing the peacock feather, yellow garment, the flower garland, and the costume jewel, pearl necklaces, and he's standing in the three bending form. Looks so beautiful and playing a flute. So when you meditate upon this, it's much easier than nothing, right? So now we have form. So when we meditate on this, then we go into that form, in his pastimes, in his name, in his abode, in his lila. And that is what the highest meditation is. The highest. So, liberated soul, when they hear about Shrimadbhagavatam, then they become attracted to the Bhagwan, personal feature of the Lord. Sat, Chit, Ananda, all three are complete. Now Srila Prabhupada says, practically he was thrown from the impersonal conception of the absolute, thinking within himself that he had simply wasted so much time in devoting himself to the impersonal feature of the Supreme. Or in other words, he realized more transcendental bliss with the personal feature than the impersonal. And from that time, not only did he himself become very dear to the Vishnu Jana. Vishnu Jana means devotees of the Vishnu or the devotees of the Lord, but also Vishnu Jana become very dear to him. So what happens when we are attracted, the day we are attracted genuinely with a full faith, with a full heart, with the beauty of Krishna, at that time you become very dear to everyone, automatically. And you become attracted to Krishna's beauty, and Krishna's devotee becomes attracted to your beauty. Right? So it's reciprocation. But again, it should be with a full faith and love. You know the story of fruit seller in Vrindavan. This lady is very old and she wants to sell the fruits. So she goes that day, nobody purchased any fruit from her. And she was thinking, I have to go back to home without any income. All my fruits are intact. But she was a devotee of Krishna. Every day she would offer one fruit to lotus feet of Narayana and say, this is from me. And Krishna becomes happy if when you give something with love. It doesn't matter if it's fruit, flower, or even water. Just love is the main ingredient. And then she went to Nanda house. She was walking by the Nanda home. And Kana was there, Krishna was there. Krishna was a very young boy, a few years old, maybe 5 years, 4 years old, 3 years. 3 years, maybe very young age. When he sees Maya, this fruit seller Maya comes, and she said that, I want to sell fruits. And Kanaya, Krishna's name is Kanaya, Kana, nickname Lalla. In Vrindavan they call him Lalla or Kana, his nickname. So he came with a beautiful lotus feet, small hands, very beautiful form of young Krishna, Kanaya. He comes and he said, I want fruit. I want fruit. And then she said, then when old fruit seller lady, when she sees beautiful form Krishna, she becomes so happy. She said, this is the most beautiful form I have seen. And then she said, how can I help you, my dear child? And he said, Krishna said, Kana said, I want fruits. Then she said, okay, I'll give you anything you want. She said, what fruit you like? Do you want mango? Do you want apple? Do you want banana? Do you want nectar? What do you want? Krishna says, which one is better? She said, this is good, this is sweet, this is good. Then Kanya said, I want everything. And she became happy. She said, yeah, take everything. Then she said, okay, take everything. Then Kanya said, okay. Then Kanya says, okay, give me everything. So she said that, Kanya, my dear child, you have to give something to buy something. Then Kana said that my mom gives me, my Maya gives me everything. She never asked me any money. Gopi gives me everything. They never asked me any money. Why you are asking, not money, but why you are asking for something in return? Then she was just looking at so sweet, very nice, beautiful child. She said, okay, you just take it whatever you want. But then Kanya remembers, no, but I'll give you something. She goes inside the home. And he remembered like how there was a barter system. You give something and they give return in something, right? So he goes to the grain bucket and picks all the rice in his hand. His hands were so little. So he had only a few grains, and when he was walking, all the grains were falling. And by the time he reached to the fruit seller, he had only 2 or 3 grains. And he said, Maya, here you go. Then she said that this grain is only 2 or 3. But then she became very happy. What will happen? How can I even feed myself in this grain? Kana said, don't worry. Then he said very lovingly, don't worry, Maya. Then she became very happy. She said, nobody has said so lovingly to me, Maya, mother, so sweetly, so lovingly. And she got purchased by Lord. Because everybody is hungry for love. Everybody is hungry for respect. Money is useless. Money, we don't care. Money is secondary thing. But people are hungry for love. If somebody gives love, even in this world, we would do everything for them. Like even though why people love dog, because dog gives love. Right? Because they don't get love from people, so they go to the pets. And then everybody has pets, because they love the most. And because it doesn't matter, pet doesn't matter how you look, what you do, they just love you unconditionally. They wait for you, they become sad when you are sad, when they're sad when you leave, when you come back home they become happy, and they want to be around you, then automatically we love. So here, Krishna is giving the highest love, supreme love. And he says, Maya, whatever you want, I'll give you. And then she said, Maya became so, her tears flowing from her eyes. She became, nobody gave me so much love in so many years. And then she said to Krishna, that Krishna, I'll give you anything you want. You take whatever you want. And then she gives him all the fruits she had. And she carries the empty bucket. And then she asks one thing, what do you want from Kana? And Kana said that, no, she said that, can you sit in my lap? And say one more time, Maya. So Kana sits on her lap and says, Maya. And then she was very happy. And then finally she takes her empty basket and she leaves. But she was so happy that day, she never became happy ever before. Even though she had no money with her, but she received the love of the small child, who is none other than the Supreme Lord Krishna. And then she goes, and suddenly her bucket becomes very heavy. She even become more, she was very old. She started getting the strength in her body. She does not need any more stick. She drops her sticks. And she said, what is happening with me? I'm getting so much strength in my body. Because Krishna touched her. Krishna sat on her lap. So Krishna transformed her body to the spiritual body. And then she was thinking, I'm becoming energy, I'm becoming more ecstatic. What is happening with me? And then her basket became heavier. She said, it was empty, what is so heavy? Then she brings the basket down, she looks at, and it was filled with all valuable gems and pearls.
How nice.
Gold, gems and pearls. Each gem is most valuable than anything in this material world. And she had full of basket. But now do you think she cares for this anymore? She received the love of Krishna. Why would she care for this? So she goes to the nearby lake, river, and she throws all the jewelry, all that she received. Whatever she was wearing, she removed everything too, and she bent to the tree and she started meditating upon the form of the Lord. And she decided, this is a form I want to meditate upon until I get full mercy from Him. And then she received the eternally she is with Krishna, eventually. So this is the power of the Lord's personal form. So impersonal form is not very attractive. Right? But Lord's form is so attractive. One day Ram said to Hanuman, I'm very happy with you. Ask me anything you want. And Hanuman said, you want liberation, I'll give liberation. You want money, I'll give money. If you want wealth, I'll give wealth. If you want anything, I'll give you. Hanuman said, I don't want mukti, liberation. I don't want wealth. I don't want name, fame, anything. What I want you to be in my heart always. And wherever your pastime is going, wherever your katha is going, Ramayana, I want to be there and hear from eternally. And Ram said, yes. So devotee does not need anything. There's so many stories out there, stories after story in Shrimadbhagavatam, Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. Devotee, pure devotee doesn't need liberation. What did Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu say in Sri Shikshashtakam? Nadanam, najanam, nasundarim, kavitam va jagadishkamai, mama janmani janmaishwari, bhautat bhaktir aitukitwai. I do not want wealth, I do not want beautiful wife, I do not want fame and name, but what I need, my dear Lord, birth after birth, your devotion. So Srila Prabhupada says, when you chant Hare Krishna mantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. Srila Prabhupada says, the meaning of this mantra is, my dear Lord, Shri Krishna, and energy of the Lord, Shri Radharani, please engage me unto your devotional service, loving devotional service. He doesn't want anything. So with that said, I think this is the power of the Lord's beauty. If anyone has any questions, please ask. Any corrections? No questions? Shrimadbhagavatam ki Jai, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai, Anant Koti Vaishnava ki Jai.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Thank you.
Very